Published 1956 EDT, 31 October 2017. Updated 2200 EDT, 31 October 2017. Michael Fabricant said he was mystified by his inclusion in the document and questioned the motives of its anonymous authors. A senior Tory last night called for an end to the Westminster UAL harassment witch hunt after being named in a libelous dossier. Amid a growing backlash, Michael Fabricant said he was mystified by his inclusion in the document and questioned the motives of its anonymous authors. He was listed as having been inappropriate with a male journalist in a taxi. Last night he denied the allegation and warned the claims threatened to undermine action in genuine cases of UAL harassment. Ministers named in the document, which identifies more than 40 Tory MPs, are threatening to take legal action against social media firms that allowed it to circulate. One said the situation was Kafkaesque. Another fears being dropped by Theresa May as a result. Mr. Fabricant, Lichfield MP and former Tory vice chairman, said, "I have seen the spreadsheet, which is on social media. It only lists Conservative MPs and is a strange hodgepodge of rumour and gossip. I am listed over a single incident where I was said to be inappropriate with a male journalist in a taxi. What does that mean? Was it a risque joke that I told? If it were anything noteworthy, surely the journalist would have either written it up as a juicy story, or smacked me in the mouth on who was he anyway, and when. For the life of me, I cannot recall having been in a taxi with a journalist, though doubtless I must have been over the last 25 years in Parliament. This is why we do need to have an independent investigative body which can assess accusations, punish guilty MPs, and also discredit anyone who smears an MP merely for party, political or other ends. Right-minded people everywhere will condemn unsubstantiated witch hunts." The dossier, obtained by the Daily Mail, is said to have been drawn up in secret by a small group of current and former parliamentary researchers. Last night it was freely available on social media, as well as a website based in the US, sparking panic and anger among those named. One minister said, "The claims against me are scurrilous and libelous. I hope they've got deep pockets." An alleged victim of harassment said it's the victims who have their names dragged through the papers, not the MPs. First Secretary of State Damian Green was yesterday named as being on the list over historic claims that he used the Ashley Madison dating website, an allegation he has always strenuously denied. One minister said he feared being blacklisted by Mrs. May in her next reshuffle as a result of his inclusion in the dossier. "It is a nightmare," the MP said. "The allegations are totally untrue and I don't understand where they have come from. But I have no way of clearing my name." First Secretary of State Damian Green was named as being on the list over historic claims that he used the Ashley Madison dating website. Everyone knows how strongly the PM rightly feels about this issue. Will I be overlooked in the reshuffle because of it? I don't know, and probably never will, but I fear I could be. Another minister threatened legal action anyone who published details of his inclusion on the list, saying the allegations are categorically untrue and anyone circulating this list on the internet is libeling me. A third minister also said he would sue anyone who repeated the smear against him in the dossier. "This is total nonsense and I will come out firing if my name comes out." A fourth minister described the situation as Kafkaesque, adding, "I'm being accused of things I haven't done by people I don't know. I am annoyed and pretty upset about it." The spreadsheet of allegations names 6 serving cabinet ministers. Many of the claims are either already in the public domain, have been debunked, denied, or do not involve any suggestion of harassment. Of the 42 Tory MPs named, at least 16 are listed over consensual relationships or involve personal UAL preferences. Several of the claims appear to have been taken directly from newspaper clippings from the past decade and beyond. They include Home Secretary Amber Rudd and Kwasi Kwarteng, a parliamentary private secretary to Philip Hammond. Sources last night confirmed Mrs. May was very angry about the scandal threatening to engulf her government. Broadcaster Julia Hartley-Brewer, 49, said Westminster was embroiled in a witch hunt and it was bonkers to conflate misjudged workplace flirting with serious UAL assaults. The female journalist whose knee was touched by the Defense Secretary 15 years ago told complainants to get a grip yesterday, insisting she was not a victim. Broadcaster Julia Hartley-Brewer, 49, said Westminster was embroiled in a witch hunt and it was bonkers to conflate misjudged workplace flirting with serious UAL assaults. She said Sir Michael Fallon, 65, should not face any action after he apologised on Monday for putting his hand on her knee at a boozy dinner at the Tory party conference in 2002. Miss Hartley-Brewer told Sky News I wasn't a victim of any crime. This man did not commit a crime. This was misjudged workplace flirting. It happens. And it happens in every office, in every workplace across the country. She also posted a picture of her knees on Twitter, and joked full medical checkup this morning and yes, both of my knees are still intact. Get a grip, people. Although not on my knee, obviously. Her defense of Sir Michael came after Number 10 said Theresa May believed he was right to say sorry but confirmed there would not be an investigation in the absence of any complaint. Sir Michael, a married father of two, admitted this week that the incident occurred and said he apologised to Miss Hartley-Brewer at the time. Miss Hartley-Brewer, who hosts a show on Talk Radio, also derided Labour MP Rupa Huq after she spoke out about being touched by an MEP with wandering hands when she was young. She said if Dr. Huq's story was the worst of her career then don't we live in a great time and a great age.